Hello and welcome everyone. We have gone through Taurus G2C, which I have done a review on. I haven't done any review on the accessories. So I finally decided to get a laser dot for the gun. So I will be going through how to sight it and the laser dot, laser dot that I got for it, and a Boresighter I got earlier. I did not do a video on this, but I will be doing a brief one along with this, going through what's in it and how to use it in the gun. So let's go ahead and open this box first. Then we will get to this one, and after that we will actually go through on how to attach it to the gun and how to tweak it using the Boresighter. Right, I'm gonna move these two. Let's open this. So this is Tacticon laser sight, rifle, interpistol, airsoft optic. That's what it's written here. Tacticon Armament. That's the brand. I got it from Amazon. It was not an expensive one, but I think that this will just do fine. So let's open it. As I have other laser dots that I use on my rifles, and those are slightly big, and I'll show you the reason why I got this. Opening it, see what's in it. Important registration information. It has lifetime warranty, 25% off lifetime discount. All right, I want to keep it. Oh yeah, another thing, it came with batteries, and it came with 6 batteries. So I'll find out how many it needs. 6 batteries, instruction manual. Right, sight, laser. Right, on this side, installation instructions, that's what it says, but actual instructions are on the other side. So it states it has 6 batteries, 6 mm hex wrench, 4 mm hex wrench, and 2 mm hex wrench. Simple installation. I'm going to keep it here, and that is the actual product. It also has a disclaimer right here, and I would recommend that too. Do not avoid direct eye exposure. Do not aim any of the laser products that you have directly to anyone's eye. It is not a good thing to do, so make sure you don't do that. And this is class 3A, 5MW, 650 Nm, and 3. So let me see what this is. I'm pretty sure this is for sighting. This one, the smallest one, is always for sighting. That's what we use. And this one, laser sight. Right, the small one is for sighting, and the biggest one is also for sighting. So I'll go through that later, but the medium one, which is 4 mm. So 6 mm is for the battery. So let me explain why I got this. As you can see, this one has a small Picatinny rail at the bottom, and this is small, and that is the main reason why I decided to go with this. As you can see, the Taurus G2C has a pretty small rail. That hence the main reason why I got this. because my other laser sights that I have will not fit in this, because those are slightly longer for this particular handgun. So keep that in mind. Also, this is empty, there's nothing in the chamber. Just have it here. Alright, I'm gonna put the batteries in. How many batteries does it take? Let's find out. Looks like it takes altogether 4 batteries, and they gave us 6. That is right. So to install, the positive goes on top, and the negative, that means the side that says plus, goes on top. You'll definitely need the hex wrench to put the battery cover back. Make sure you don't cross-thread it, so do it nice and slow. I think I was slightly about to cross-thread, so I'm taking it out, putting it back again. That is a problem, that it's not easy to go in. Alright. There we go, that's in. So the small one goes on the side, and that one's for windage left and right, and the front one which is a 6mm hex for both battery and sight, that is for the elevation. Alright, so let me turn it on. So now if it needs all the batteries that I installed, I'm gonna take one off. It looks like it only needs 3 batteries. It doesn't need 4. However, I was able to put 4 in and then close it, but only needs 3. It works fine. So I took that one off. I don't know if it's going to make any difference. Alright, so now I'm going to put it in the gun. That's when your 4mm hex wrench come into place. Loosen this, and now you can keep loosening till it goes into the slot. Oh, it came all the way out. All right. Tighten it back up. All right, it's all the way loose. It's definitely not a very good fit for this gun, so I think you probably will have to look specifically sight for Taurus G2C. Let me see if I can tighten this and have it. No, it's not fitting properly. Looks like this lip is kind of thick here too, and if you look at the gun, this one's also, the Picatinny rail is kind of thick, so it's not going in correctly. So I don't know if this will work. This probably will not work on this particular gun. I also have one more of this ordered, but I'll definitely make use of this laser sight on my rifles. It will definitely work on those as regular Picatinny rails. So I'm just gonna tighten it just to show you how to use the Boresighter. So if it's not coming off, then it's fine. It's not coming off. It should be all right. All right, it's good. It's good. All right, it's tightened well. It's not coming off. Well, okay, not bad. All right, now let's, since we have that hooked up, that's how this looks with the dot side, red dot. And now let's use the Boresighter to sight it. All right, so this also came with some extra batteries. It takes 3 batteries. It also gave us 3 batteries extra, so 6 batteries this came with. So the Boresighter comes with Phillips screwdriver, some Phillips screws, and different attachments for different bores. So it works for some air guns too. Unfortunately for my air gun, it did not work well, but it definitely works for this. It also had an instruction manual that it came with. Seems like I misplaced the instruction manual for this, but I'll go through it on how to use it. So pick up the bore sight. The batteries don't come installed. It is installed on this right now. It's pretty easy installation. On this one, your batteries goes upside down. Your positive goes down and negative stays up. And then you simply slide it in, like you have the negative side goes in first where this is a spring, and push it in. It stays on. So you can see this is on right now. This won't come off easy. I mean, the older models, I think this used to come off easy. I've had people review this and mentioned it's not really good, but I haven't had any issues with it. I've used it to sight different guns. It's possibly because it is rifle barrel. That is the reason why. Or another thing you can do, you can dismantle this, the bore. You can take the bore out and then tighten it manually using the provided screwdriver. That's one way I did. Let me demonstrate on how to do that. So take it out, take the spring out. So here, once it's loose, you can take it out, loosen it, move it all the way in where you want to, and you can simply tighten it. So it will stay in place. That worked just fine for me when I did first time. Later on I did not do this, but it is always an option. And then put it back in. Also make sure that oh, I didn't put the spring in. Okay. Alright, also make sure for this it is this adapter, because this is a 9mm. At the end of the tip, screw this in. And for sighting, it is recommended that you use at least 16 feet distance. Better to use longer distance for sighting. I will not be doing that now. I will be only demonstrating on how to do it. Once that is tightened in, see if it goes in your bore. It has to be a snug fit. It is snug fit right now, and push it all the way in. So it doesn't go all the way in sometimes, so I loosen it, and then once it goes in I tighten so it stays where it's supposed to. It's possibly because it is rifle barrel. That is the reason why. Or another thing you can do, you can dismantle this, the bore. You can take the bore out and then tighten it manually using the provided screwdriver. That's one way I did. Let me demonstrate on how to do that. take it out, take the spring out. So here, once it's loose, you can take it out, loosen it, move it all the way in where you want to, and you can simply tighten it. So it will stay in place. That worked just fine for me when I did first time. Later on I did not do this, but it is always an option. And then put it back in. Also make sure that oh, I didn't put the spring in. Okay. Alright, also make sure when you do this you don't have anything loaded. Inspect your chamber, make sure you don't have any ammunition in your magazine, and it's better to have the magazine removed just to avoid mistakes. Alright, so it's good right now. So now you can see I have my bore sight on. Bore sight is on, and now I'm turning on my laser. So there is two, I don't know if you can see here. See, there is two dots. So now you will be using your provided hex screws. So I'm going to do this. I'm just going to show this is not how you do it. You will have to, I recommend it mounting the gun somewhere and doing it like that. So when it is close by, it's really hard to tell. Here we go. So I don't know if you have noticed, this is from my laser sight, and that was here. It keeps moving to the left. When I'm tightening it, it keeps moving to the right. So when it is mounted in a stand or somewhere, and when you're pointed it far, it will align. So you will have to align this red dot, which is coming from your sight, to the one that's coming from your bore. That is what your whole goal is to do. That is how you sight it. But make sure you are far from the area where you are trying to sight it. For example, if you're sighting it, make sure you are at least 15 to 20 feet backwards, sitting backwards, and put it on a stand, and then try to sight it, and it will work better. So that is my recommendation. I will not be doing that right now. I'm not in a position to do that. I don't have a stand right now, but I usually hold it on my hands and do it. It's possible you can do that, but you will have to do some adjustments once you get to the gun range. If you're using it, if you're sighting it in your home, or if you're sighting it outside the range where you cannot fire, you will have to do it at the gun range after shooting a couple of rounds. Then you will have to do that again. But that's pretty much it. That is how you use a Boresighter and a laser dot. One more thing. This has a Picatinny rail where I want to attach another light. That is the reason why I need this Picatinny rail, where I can attach a small light or something, because this does not have a light. I could have got one with a light and also a red dot, but I did not find anything smaller size. The one I have, which has a light and also a red dot, is bigger. That will not fit in this. So it's hard to find. That is the reason why I got this, so I can attach a light onto this. Alright, one thing that I think while I was recording I missed, that is windage and elevation. I did mention this is windage and this is elevation right here. So there's two hex nuts here and then there is elevation right here. So that's where the elevation is, so that you know it's the same small hex wrench that you use for the windage and elevation. Another interesting factor was, before I could completely sight this while I was doing it, my first 3 sets of battery was depleted. So I actually don't know if the problem was with the battery or with this. If this is gonna take too much battery, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna buy CX641. Let me see. AG3. Yeah, it is AG3 batteries. I'm gonna go buy those batteries and see how long it's gonna hold. I put the second set of batteries that was provided with this. I'm not sure how long this is gonna last. I will be trying out a different set of batteries other than the one they have provided. It's possible like the batteries that comes with it is kind of cheaper, so I'm not exactly sure about this, but I will try that and I'll definitely provide you more update on that. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to ring the bell icon so that you don't miss the future updates. Thank you everyone.